Happy Friday. So I asked for ideas on what to post today. And then I was sitting there and I'm like, I don't need somebody to kind of give me an idea of what to say today, because yesterday, basically to sum it up, what I'm going to talk about is we create 99% of our problems, especially in the horse world. I can count probably 90% of the problems that have occurred with my horses is my problem, not my horse's problem. And I think a lot of us like to put blame on the horse first. The first reaction is always to be like, my horse does this, my horse does that. As long as you can come back, like an hour or two later and be like, wait, it's my fault, not my horse's fault. Sometimes we just don't really want to believe that it's our fault. And it's hard because the animals can't be like a human and be like, yo, this is your fault, it's not my fault. So what I'm relating this to is my big mare, Lacey. I would say about 2 or 3 months ago, every time I'd ride her, we would get really frustrated with each other, and we just did not see eye to eye at all. Like, I'm saying, like, we would run through the bit, we would get super anxious, we would be chomping on the bit the whole time, and I created all of this myself. Don't really know how at this point, other than getting after her for things that I wasn't asking her correctly to do, and then I created kind of a monster. I don't want to call her a monster because she wasn't that bad. But as I kind of reevaluated my riding, took a couple lessons, yesterday I was like sitting out there riding, and my horse was quiet. She was calm. She wasn't chomping at the bit, and she was extremely just like well-rounded and just like soft. So I was like, okay. So then today I was thinking about it, I'm like, there's been many times other than just that where I've wanted to blame my horse first. Like, for example, just every time I've done a barrel run on her over the last 6 months, I wanted to blame her for why I haven't been able to get my first barrel down, or why just I'm not where I want to be. And it's mainly my fault because, I haven't been practicing as much as I wanted to. I wasn't seeking help like I needed to. So sometimes, it sucks to take the blame on yourself. But that is life, and we all make mistakes, and we all have to learn from them. But blaming your horse is never the answer. I can go back to, like, when I used to have my really good horse, Bentley. There was a season where I literally was so pissed because I wasn't running the times I normally did. I was running like 3D times instead of 1D times. I straight up was not riding that much. I'd literally ride him on the trails for 20 minutes and put him away. Fast forward to that winter when my horse was in training, I went to take a lesson on him while he had Lacey with the reining trainer, and I literally had never touched collection, probably 6 years during that time, because I just thought barrel racing, who needs collection? But in fact, you still need it. That's a story for another time. But I started doing collection. I did all spring, and then I came back that season running in the 1D again. So my point here is, like, there are so many times that every person that I've seen, heard, read, myself, everybody freaking does it, is you're like, my horse is doing this, my horse won't do that, super stiff, blah, blah, blah. It is almost always you. Either you've lost interest in what you're doing, you don't know what you're doing, and you don't feel like asking for help, and you're just oblivious to what's going on. So if anything I can tell you guys to do is look at yourself first. You can think that it was your horse at first, but just like take a little bit of time, think about it, and be like, wait a minute, is this me or is this my horse? Because 99% of the time it is probably you. It's always me. My horse is doing awesome. Now that I've taken into account that I haven't been kissing to her, to my rails, I haven't been asking correctly, and I haven't been practicing how to fix my first barrel. I just expected it to happen overnight. Moral of the story, just blame yourself. Do not blame the horse. I know it sucks. Nobody likes to blame themselves, but guess what? It's probably your fault and it'll be okay. We all make mistakes. Just don't take it out on your horse, take it out on yourself. Make the steps to change it and move on, and it'll all be okay. Because look at me, my horse is quiet, calm, collected. Took it out on myself, here I am. So yeah, happy Friday. I'll try to put together a vlog for you guys tonight, and thank you.